ZS was trending at some point yesterday, the 27th of February 2026, lost 12.61%. Volume was around 11 million shares. 50-day average is usually 2.43 million shares. The stock is now back in the spotlight, but this time around it's not because of its earnings. The stock is trending lower, as you saw, as part of a broader cybersecurity sell-off, sparked by growing debate around how next generation AI security tools could reshape the industry's economics. The latest catalyst, buzz around AI native platforms like Anthropic's Claude code security, which some traders fear could compress margins or automate parts of the enterprise security workflows traditionally handled by established vendors. The concern isn't necessarily that AI replaces cybersecurity. It is that AI could commoditize certain layers of it. That narrative has fueled volatility across the sector, with higher multiple names taking the brunt of the selling. Zscaler, long viewed as a premium zero trust leader, has seen sharper swings as investors reassess valuation assumptions in an AI accelerated landscape. So you can read more in the description box below. Okay, so the stock has been relentlessly printing lower prices since mid-November of last year of 2025. Yes, and the algos actually had an upper projection. It was a downward projection initially, so it actually met it, but still reiterated it as an upper projection and has stopped doing so. It has given up on the stock. Lower prices are expected all the way towards early April and even probably beyond. And projections are saying, let's see what we have in terms of projections, 167.34. No guarantee that it will do that. It will test it. But in any case, in the midst of all of the pessimism, the probability of it retesting 176.97 is also statistically higher than 50%. Higher than 50%. The probability of it retesting 186.28 equally very high, higher than 50%. Probability of it retesting $200, very high as well, higher than 50%. Probability of it retesting 220, unfortunately less than 50%. Okay. The 10-day moving average is indicating that we might see some volatility with a neutrality. Yeah. So, well, a neutral a volatility with volatility, but not yeah, more of a consolidation. But in the midst of all of that, volatility is expected to remain relevant. As such, it's saying that at various times, yes, it might plunge, but it might return back. So the stock might decline and might return above its 10-day moving average. So it's just volatility, what is expected going all the way towards the end of this month, end of March. Let's see now what the 21-day moving average is going to show us. We want to see if we will see an alignment with those two moving averages. Let's see. Yes, we have an alignment. They're both neutral. Okay. So we also have to point out that the move we have a structure here. The stock is in a downtrend, surely. So it's been showing a lot of weakness within a longer term bearish trend. As you can see here, we have the right order: 10 the fastest, and 21 second fastest, 40 third fastest, and then 200 the slowest. So this is the right order, and there's a chance that all the moving averages will be showing they will just be neutral. In other words, the downtrend is may be it won't be out of place to expect that to remain in place. So yes, let's have a look at the 40 and the 200 moving average. I'm expecting that they will all be doing the same thing, just neutral, just like the other ones are. Okay, no, we don't have. They're not neutral. They're all bearish. They're all bearish. So we can't rely on this extrapolation. So something else may well happen. Something else may well happen. Yeah. So we can see we have a divergence. We have a divergence. Yes. I should expect them to be neutral. But at the same time as well, they are all declining. This is not this is a very short time frame. So I think maybe in the short term, we can rely on the 10 and 21-day moving average because we are just looking at only 1 month, and they are both in alignment. The 10 and 21-day moving averages are in alignment. So it may not be the best to conclude that we can rely on that extrapolation. Yeah. So all we have to do is just quickly glance at its weekly chart and see what it's going to show us. Okay, there are no extrapolations on the weekly chart. Okay, it has an upper projection of 243.05. It was initiated, let's see, on the 15th of December. So it was initiated while the stock was declining and hasn't retested it and still reiterating it. Okay. So back to the daily chart. I think since we have the 10 and 21 day moving averages, the price pressure momentums aligning, there's a chance that we may well see this volatility continuing to play out, maybe with a distributive bias. Okay. So see what you make of Zscaler, and thank you very much for watching this video.